Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Big 30. Now, for those of you who don't know, Big 30 is a rapper from Memphis who is signed to Moneybagg Yo. Now, Big 30 he's found himself in a couple of interesting situations ever since he got signed. Now, his best friend and rhyme partner is none other than Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty's currently locked up, and it's looking like he's going to be entering a plea deal on his federal RICO case, man. And hopefully, man, he'll get as little time as possible and be back out here rapping, right? Well, until he gets back, Big 30 is holding it down for the team. Now, together they had a squad called Chopper Gang, but he's also got other labels that he's officially signed to. Now, those labels seem to fall under the CMG umbrella, but recently, Big 30 came out to say, yo, man, I am not CMG. I'm not signed under Yo Gotti or none of that. And it's got fans going wild because, right now with the young Dolph thing going on, people are thinking that Big 30 is trying to avoid the beef. But I think there's a good reason for that. But before we get to that, and we also get to Moneybagg Yo's alleged response to Big 30 speaking out, kind of talking outside of the team, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about Big 30, man. Now, it looks like Big 30 is actually stepping outside of his team and talking about the young Dolph situation. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, Yo Gotti, anybody from CMG, they've all been quiet. Everybody on their roster, I'm talking about Black Youngster, Big Boogie, Lil Migo, Moneybagg Yo, everybody on the CMG side has been quiet. But recently, Big 30 stepped out and made a post on social media basically saying rest in peace to young Dolph. Now, this caught everybody by surprise because it seemed like everybody under the CMG umbrella wasn't going to be saying anything about the young Dolph situation because of all the drama that's involved, because of the past beef between Yo Gotti and young Dolph, because all the rumors about who put out the hit or put the money on young Dolph's head, you know what I'm saying, or put the bag out there, I should say. Man, it's been a lot. So obviously they want to avoid that because CMG is a successful label out here in the rap game. They've got superstars like Moneybagg Yo, Black Youngster, and Yo Gotti just doing their thing. They even got new artists like ESTG doing this thing, right? Well, Big 30, he stepped out of that and said this, man. He basically went to social media and put this post out there where he said, rest in peace, young Dolph. And basically breaking the chain and letting people know that, no matter what, rest in peace to young Dolph. And there's a good reason for that, I believe. Big 30 always claimed to be the king of Mill Branch. Now, that runs through the South Side, and he's said on several records that he's from South Memphis. Dolph, obviously, was the biggest dude from South Memphis, man. So it's easy to suggest that coming up, Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 probably looked up to young Dolph like you wouldn't believe, you know what I mean? And they probably see past all the beef. It's way before their time, all those things happen. And they're so young in the game that they probably don't even care about it too much. You know what I mean? They have their own beefs and dramas going on with Chopper Gang or whatever. So when it comes to that situation, they kind of look at it as an industry thing, I'm guessing. Now, this is just me guessing. I don't know exactly what was Big 30's motivation for putting out that post, but him being from South Memphis and him having that picture that he put out there with young Dolph, and it looks like somebody from Pooh Shiesty's family, obviously, it wasn't any bad blood on their side, and he wanted to show that. Now, since then, he's taken the post down. But recently, he put another video on his story that explained how he feels, his label deal is aligned. And he's explaining things for everybody. And in that video, man, let's actually look at that video right now, because basically he's saying he's not CMG. And a lot of people took this the
all the blogs, all the media, all the fans out there, man. I repeat, I am not CMG. CMG, Yo Gotti, them, they're just the family. I'm not CMG, I'm endless, man. Endless for life, endless breakdown, man.
Now, as you heard right there from Big 30's own mouth, he said that he's endless and Bread Gang. Bread Gang being Moneybagg Yo's label, and then Endless being his own label, right? And he's saying that, he's cool with Yo Gotti and them. CMG is the family, like that's the top of the tree. But as far as him being signed, that's not who he's being signed to. This had a lot of people wondering why he's putting this out now. because right now it seemed like a time for everybody to get together if they were all in line and cool with each other. And it seems like he's making a separation. So people jumped out the window and said that he was ducking the beef, that he doesn't want any part of it because he doesn't want to end up, being a casualty of whatever goes down. Now, there is no belief on my side that anything else will go down as far as these two camps. Hopefully not, man. Obviously, they're being watched by the law and they're being watched by everybody right now. So you'd have to be a complete idiot to try to bust a move right now between those two camps specifically. When I say those two camps, I'm talking about CMG and PRE. And basically, Big 30 is letting it be known that he's not CMG. He is Endless and he's Bread Gang. So Moneybagg Yo recently put out a post that had people digging into this a little bit more, saying that maybe Moneybagg Yo was just trying to clear the air for Big 30 by letting people know that it's not any kind of drama or anything like that. It's just him trying to, clear things up for social media, which he shouldn't have did. So Moneybagg Yo put out a post that said this. Now, in this post, Moneybagg Yo said this. He said, "Never try to prove stuff to the internet, you won't win." Basically giving, words of wisdom to the young rapper, letting it be known, or letting anybody know that, if you're trying to prove things to the internet, you'll never win, man. You'll have to keep proving it over and over again. You'll always be called back on whatever you said previously. And it's easy to get caught up doing that, man. People can misconstrue your words or whatever. And like now, people are saying that Big 30 said all that earlier and gave a shout out to Dolph and a rest in peace to Dolph because he's trying to duck the beef, right? Well, Big 30 heard all that, and obviously he heard from Moneybagg Yo because his last post recently about this was this right here. Now, in this post, Big 30 said, "Y'all sound dumb as talking about I'm ducking smoke. I cleared the air for my label, Crazy." So basically saying there like, yo, man, he's just clearing the air about his label so there won't be any confusion. Then he continues by saying, "Then it's only out of towners. In my city, we is the smoke, fool." And then basically saying, ask Memphis, Tennessee, where he tagged his city, Memphis, Tennessee at the bottom. Saying he's not ducking the smoke because they are the smoke. You know what I mean? There's no reason for him to be hiding from anything or trying to hide behind any type of post. And he's trying to clear it up for the fans right here and let it be known. He's saying it's only out-of-towners that think that they ain't the smoke. You know what I mean? And like I said, at the point that Big 30's at and Pooh Shiesty, they the young cats really running around wilding out. You know what I mean? And as they start to age in the rap game, as they start to, gain more fans and get even bigger, even though Pooh Shiesty before he got locked up was humongous, it's just going to be a media game for them and how to handle it. And obviously, people took his original post as him trying to duck the smoke, and he's saying he's not about that because he is the smoke. Now, what I think is, man, I think that he tried to do something legitimate, man. He tried to be a man about it, stand on it. If he likes Dolph personally and he wanted to say rest in peace, Dolph, that's cool. No matter whose label he's under, no matter who he's signed to, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels, and that's what he was putting out. But, people assumed that he was scared or something like that, so he had to come back on that, and that's where we're at right now. Now, with that, what do you guys think? Do you think that Big 30 is just trying to clear this up because it got blown out of proportion? Or do you feel he was really trying to duck the smoke originally by putting out that post saying rest in peace to Dolph? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.